Welcome back, woodpeckers. Another Wednesday, another episode. How's the mic? Can you hear me? Ashton Double says we are so back, and we are. So this is episode 15, if I'm not mistaken. It's been good so far. I don't know how many of you have taken like shop back in high school, and if you've ever made what most people start off with is like a birdhouse. I've never done one. Never made a birdhouse. So I was thinking what I was supposed to do for this one was go down to the distillery and walk around and do a little, show of it. And I kind of went too quick. I didn't actually go this week. I went 2 weeks ago because I was excited. I wanted to go. So I kind of ruined this episode. But for those of you that watched last week's episode, you know how much I actually enjoyed it and loved going down there. And we had the blackberry, the hell, Walton's Distillery's blackberry cobbler. Delicious, really, really good. So I can't complain. But I lost what I was going to do for this one. But we're here. And we've grown over the last week. Did a lot of pushing. So all of you that are new, welcome. This is Double's Wood Emporium, and I am Steven, the host. Welcome to my shop. Welcome to my house. It's really what it is. And that's what we're going to make. But before we get into anything, we're going to start with the nice, double mellow Gentleman Jack. Hands down. Go to when you just want to relax. Smooth over a day. Smooth over a week. Don't have much going on in the shop with the actual, power tools. But as every week, first one's to y'all. Thank you for showing up. Delicious, delicious. Can't go wrong, Gentleman Jack. So, before we get into the other thing, I made these last year. I'm super excited that fall's coming because then you can come out with, cool little coasters that I use. These stay on my shelf normally unless I have, something that's gonna leave my bench all wet. I'll throw them on there. Love them. So we talked about a house. And since we are all woodpeckers, I started building this today. I needed to build it earlier because I needed some glue to set up. I needed to dry, and I didn't want it to get all, wonky like. But it's a basic, basic birdhouse. Normally, your birdhouses are yay big, and they got like nice slopes, and woodpeckers are kind of large. They need a lot of room, and they need tall room. A couple of weeks ago, sawdust all on me. A couple of weeks ago, we saw hell, I don't even know what kind of woodpecker it was. It was loud, extremely loud in the backyard, just banging at the tree. And then I watched it fly away, and it sat on my fence right by the back door to my shop. It's pretty neat. Woodpeckers coming to see me. I want to make them something. So I've been toying around with, putting something out on the back tree. Wasn't sure, what I want to do. Wasn't sure. I've never built a birdhouse, but I mean, it's wood emporium. I might as well figure it out. Go to the Google. So I went to Google and got some good little plans. That's less of what we're going to make. And there's different dimensions that are out there for the different type of birds. You look at what we got for North Carolina. And I want to say it was this downing woodpecker. It's probably what we did see. The pleated is also very prominent in Eastern North Carolina, well, the Eastern Seaboard in general. And they have similar homes that they want. And they do vary in size. So the pleated is a lot bigger of a woodpecker and getting really, nerdish with birds. With the Downings is slightly smaller. So off of the plans that I had, I went, more or less the guidelines to what they had on there to what I actually made. So this one, the bottom is 6x6, for the inside, 6.5 across, and then it's, up to the top of here is 14 inches. So it is quite large. And what I've saved for everybody is the front door. Currently, this doesn't have a front door. We're going to make it. So I can see that there's 7 of you in here. I don't see many more comments, although Ashton does want a future company pet. And I think if we can catch it, we'll leave it where it's at. But so looking at the plans, what they want is anywhere between a 1.5 to 2 inches for a hole. Like they said, the pleated woodpecker is a lot larger, not a lot larger, but it's larger, wants a 2-inch hole, whereas the Downing is more prevalent in this area. It only calls for about 1.5 inches. So I've got 1.5 inch bit, and we are just going to start going at it. Before we make too much noise, how's everybody's day? What y'all drinking? Woo! And that Chuck just didn't want to cut. I'm on the struggle bus. That does not want to continue to go. It's probably why I did the rest of it off camera, so you don't see a little struggling. But what I am making is a lot of great dust. And if any of you have smelt pine being cut, you know what the smell is. It is glorious. We're just going to punch it back out. Where's my favorite tool? There it is. Never too far from me. There you have it. Just a simple little hole. Now I've got to clean up some of those edges. The stuff that I did see online did say that it shouldn't be too smooth. It does need to be sealed up pretty good because they don't like wind towards the bottom. You do have to leave some space at the top. For some air. And what I did that with the way that I cut that out, it's got enough room to leave some air. And then of course the top comes up because after mating season, you got to go out there and clean it out. Because your tenants leave a mess. Eddie, how's it going? What whiskey we got? So what we do have And we're drinking tonight is some just some Gentleman Jack, a little plain Jane. Thanks for showing up, though. Hopefully you saw me struggle with the wood. Got Joe in here. Jay's in here too. Fellas, thank you for showing up. It does mean a lot to me. You have no idea. Trying to grow this and it's larger than what we're at right now. One, to grow the business, but two, to get your name out there on social media. It was a long time that I probably should have gone and did YouTube and videos years ago. But it's not bad. A little bit late to the party. We're going to make it. And even if we don't, I'm still going to make stuff out of wood. We got some good things we were making on this week. Them up. Was going to be part of a larger piece, and I had some more pieces on right behind the camera that I had worked on for that one. I got to finish that one up by the 3rd. I think it's the 3rd. Started working on a paddle last night. It's purple. I got to tighten up some of the lines. They're going with purple and hot pink. Not a bad combination. I kind of like it. Although I didn't think I was going to be able to find purple and pink, but if any of you are in Jacksonville, you know Side God Sam's. They've got everything and everything that you need. So yeah, working on a nice little the alligator that took over. They closed down the marina in New River because of an alligator going after people. We're supposed to have a regatta that they were going to do, put little boats in the water. Can't do that anymore. Troy almost forgot. Absolutely not. Troy's always here. Probably one of the most loyal, top 5 since the start. Love Troy. What are we all getting into? Who's got plans for the weekend? Here we're doing woodworking, yard work and woodworking. Should be a fun time. Next week, I've got to finish up. Well, next week, now that we remind about next week, we're going to do the giveaway. We're going to do a black and white wavy flag. Joe, if you want to jump on that, leave a comment on this when it goes up on YouTube. You get in there, get a nice one. We're going to do that on the 3rd. You got to subscribe to the YouTube channel and comment on any video from this month. Anything. Period. Hey, how's it going? Literally anything you want to put out there. We'll count it and we'll do the drawing on the 3rd. I can't wait. I got to still get the ribbons fixed up for the brads. I got about halfway through them. Finish them up this weekend, and I still got to get Troy, who's going camping this weekend. Hell yeah, Troy! Should be good weather too. I'm gonna make him his box from when he won this month's giveaway. So we got some things going on, and next week, the video that you're gonna see is me finishing up some of the anniversary gift that I'm gonna give to me and my wife. It's gonna be a joint one because she wants it redone, and I want it completed to my satisfaction for her. With everything that she gives to me, I should give her a nice product to come out of here. That won't be the only present. I am really frugal, probably the word. When it comes to gifts, probably the worst person to buy for, probably the worst person to shop or go shopping for. But I think she's gonna like what we make out here. Since we've been going a little bit, I had no notes for this week's because again, I didn't follow the script. Sorry, but I do want to finish this up. The only thing I'm gonna do is a little bit of glue. We're gonna glue down the side and then brad nail it, and the brad nail is just there to hold the piece to the glue sets up. The one thing that we do need to put on before we do that, they need something to climb up on, stairs, if you will. And those aren't going to get any glue because I don't want anything to be inside of it to where when they do nest and have eggs and they hatch, I don't want little baby woodchucks to breathe in any of that. But just nice and simple. Brad nailing it on. Give them something to hang on to. And the one thing that I cannot have enough of in the shop is wood glue. No, I do not buy it in this little container. I used to. Became smarter and got the big jug. Because we do a lot of it. If there's something that we have in the shop of, it's sawdust and glue. There's never a time that we're out of either. Then you get all gluey. Oh, I didn't think that through. What? Which one is it? It's both of them. If you watch more than one episode of the shop, you know that mistakes happen. We fix them. Little hammer action does the trick. But I'm not going to use those two that now have most out. We had extra everywhere. And I just know that I have to go in closer this time. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, what I do not know is how I'm going to finish this. I can't put anything on the inside. Going to leave it as natural as I can in through there. But I don't know if I want to paint it with exterior paint or if I want to do an oil stain on the outside. And if you have any ideas on how to do it, throw them down in the comment section. One of the only power tools I'll use if I'm drinking. You've got to be safe. Ladies and gentlemen, there's our little, and by little, I mean not so little, woodpecker house. Kind of looks like an outhouse. What it's going to do, when in doubt, hammer it out. Danny, absolutely. Absolutely. And that when you just need things done, got a mallet down here too. We keep them close. We know when mistakes happen. Sometimes that's what you need to do. And if sandpaper can't take it out, that sure can. So Danny says he's made a small box that looks about the same size of whatever I'm building. Made it out of pens. That's neat. Made a black walnut and cherry. So I don't do a lot of hardwood. One, because it's expensive, and especially in this area, trying to find it. You have to go to there's one place that's outside of Lejeune, kind of sketchy-ish, but it's got great stuff. A little bit overpriced. Otherwise, you got to drive 60 miles in either direction to get something that's decent. A lot of the wood I use is strictly pine. Some cedar that you can pick up at the big box store. And I said big box store, like we know I'm not talking about Lowe's. I'm talking about Lowe's. But those are that's one of the primary reasons why I use a lot of pine. It's just what is available. I can run there during lunch when somebody says, "Hey, I need something done by Friday," and here it is Wednesday afternoon. I can run by Lowe's, pick something up real quick, and get back in the shop and get it fixed or get something put together. I will use hardwood. My CNC loves it. I've had a couple people, give me wood that, and Troy's going to do the same thing. Give me wood that's come off like a family farm or somebody has passed down to them and used it and makes really good stuff. I like pine. It's cheap. It's accessible. Somewhat forgiving. And it burns nicely. And I think next episode, we might actually just sit out back and burn some of my larger scrap that I'm not going to be able to do anything with. This, believe it or not, actually came, all this wood, out of the scrap pile. The only thing that's not out of the scrap pile, the freaking hinge. So when I say I have scraps on scraps, I really mean it. Again, looking around this damn, a quick shot. That's the backside of the camera. There's more scrap down there. As it all goes wonky now. So if I don't have a piece that I can use, I'll keep it. I'll hoard it like anybody else. Lowe's is my second home. My wife knows me well. She knows me well. It is my second home. I'm there all the damn time. Some tree bark. Now, Debbie, that is a great idea. I might actually do that. It does need a better roof. That is a awesome idea. I like it. I think I'm going to go with it. But we're right about the 24-minute. Didn't want to go longer than 26 minutes. Last week was kind of long. We all got stuff to do, and I still got a bunch more to do tonight. But I do appreciate every single one of you to stop by, every single one of you that have shared. And I saw a few of them before I came on tonight. Share the post. Want to grow. I do say that I'm not going to quit my job. Dental and vision. That's what they got going for them right now. Unless YouTube has a dental and vision plan. Anybody knows, let me know. Asking for a friend. Not really asking for myself. But for those of you that are new, haven't stopped by, thank you for coming out. Thank you for subscribing and subscribe. Comment, because you're going to get free stuff every month. There's going to be a giveaway. And I don't care if there's only 3 people. Like this month, 3 people were in the running for giveaways. follow the rules. Subscribe and go out and post a comment on any of the videos for the month. Pretty good. You might get something nice out of it. You might get something small. You might get, you know, a handful of coasters, because I like my Smash Pumpkins. A little bit inappropriate, but I like them. But for those of you that are new, what we do here is we saw